Oh yeah, Bella. Jello. Yeah, we'll miss you so much. Our dear sister Scovia is leaving Tulio. Mabo. And we'll miss her so dearly. But she has to continue with her studies. Yeah, there's Scovia. Scovia, we'll miss you. We'll miss you very much. But thank you for everything.
We'll be contacting to the phone.
Yes, we'll be contacting. Maybe we'll come out. Be nice. Yes, I'll put that ball. Yeah, Ejalo. Just bye, auntie.
Bye.
This is saying bye. He doesn't even know what's happening. Bella, support them. Oh. Okay.
Mama Africa, your children are home.
Hey, Malo. Shoti be, hey, Malo. Son on lay wewe. Kini? Ewure. What is that in Uganda? Ewure and the goat. Mbuzi. Hey, you will teach us Uganda, eh? Mbuzi.
Tulio, guarda eso. Guarda eso, por favor.
Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to Familia Pablanu. I'm the one and only Anu, and Pablo's holding the camera. So it's back to school week, and the kids are going back to school on Monday. So I need to give haircuts to the kids so they can resume and look smart. I'm gonna be cutting all of the boys' hair as well as Bella's hair. Can you guys guess that how many weeks along, how many months along? So this, Rafa Fisile, this is 8 months along right here. Baby number 5 is coming very soon. So, now, I say that I have some regrets. What are my regrets? So when I was pregnant with 3 out of 4 of my babies here, I remember gaining 40 pounds when I was pregnant with them. With my first, I gained 40 pounds, second, third, until we switched to plant-based foods without all the oil, salt, and sugars, and processed substances. And my baby here, 4th baby, I call him our avocado baby. So I was able to gain just Rafa, Otto, Rafa. I was able to gain just 20 pounds. Imagine, from 40 pounds, which was a lot of extra fat and extra water weight, to 20 pounds. Now, this is 8 months along. Can you even imagine that? I was never like this before. I would have been very big, swollen, and yeah. So right now, let me see. So right now, I've already gained 20. No, it's not 20. About close to 12 pounds. At 8 months, and I'm going to gain just 20 pounds at the end of this pregnancy. At this point, at 8 months, I've already gained close to 30 pounds. Yeah, and then by the time baby comes, I was already 40 pounds. You know, I'll be swollen with a lot of extra weight. Oh, it was very uncomfortable. Now, can I tell you that there's no back pain whatsoever in this pregnancy? Nothing hurt on my back. It has been very perfect. I didn't have any pains whatsoever. No morning sicknesses. It's just amazing to behold. I'm saying that I have regrets. Why did I say that? I have regrets because I wish I had known about this, so that the things the health issues that it brought up on me, or just a little bit of the complications, maybe I wouldn't have had it. Well, one of the results was stretch marks and varicose veins. Yeah, so what I was saying was that, for example, I gained the weight so fast. Like in the first trimester, I would have gained so much weight that the stretch mark was inevitable, you know, compared to gaining just 1 pound in first trimester, maybe 3 pounds in second trimester, for goodness sakes. I didn't know that was possible. But if you're not eating all of that animal fats, if you're not eating all of that processed oils and the salts that swell you up, processed sugar, processed substances, it's easy. It's easy. You don't gain all that, and the baby keeps growing. That's the amazing thing. I saw that the only thing that was growing was the belly. It just, yeah. And I felt at first there was a lot of space, but now the baby is filling up the space, becoming hardened and very dense. So filling up all the space. We're still getting the 12 pounds at 8 months, which. And then they said at the end there is, of course, is when the growth spurt happens, and it will, you know, that's when the end of the 20 pounds will come along, which 6 more pounds, and then that's it, you know, 6 to 8 more pounds. Okay, so
6 more pounds of baby wings, yeah?
6 more pounds of. If you add it together, it's the placenta plus the fluid plus the extra volume of blood plus of course the baby, as well as extra breast, which is not, it blew my mind. The breast enlargement was not even much. I didn't look like a big old cow this time. I used to look like a cow. It would be 3 times, 4 times bigger, but no, it's just perfect, the right amount. It's not extra. So the extra 8 pounds, so that's just extra. The 10, 12 pounds will go off in a few weeks after baby is born. And that's it. I'm back to the pre-pregnancy weight. And it's just amazing. And now the regrets I'm saying that I'm having is I wish, and then the colostrum, I know, because I used to, you know, the boobs.
Bigger doesn't mean better.
Yes, bigger does not mean better. The breast used to enlarge 3 times, 4 times, and then the colostrum would not come out. It would be so thick, extra thick. I would cry. The baby would try to latch. I would cry. It wouldn't come out. Compared to now, just the normal, I think it's like maybe 1 pound extra instead of like 3 to 4 pounds extra enlarged breast. So the colostrum comes out very easily. It doesn't hurt, and the milk comes out so well as well. Now the reason why the colostrum is not as thick is because I'm not eating animal product, and I'm not eating all of that processed oil. The animal product that has the cholesterol will clog your duct, will make it like eating taking milk and cheese and eating meat with the fats. Or any type of meat. For example, you be big in the chest like that, and then it will be. You can go ask all the pregnant women when they try to make the colostrum come out, and it's so super thick and it won't come out. The baby won't latch, will cry because it's not easy to flow out. It's supposed to come.
Starving the baby, yeah.
It's starving the baby. Yeah, it's supposed to easily come out, but it won't. So, but with my avocado baby here. The colostrum came out. I was so super surprised. It just came. I'm like, it's just even. How is this possible?
It's avocado fat.
Yes, it's the plant-based fat. I ate avocado like it's my day job. You know, that's where I got all of the good fat. I ate tofu. I ate all the beans and legumes. So when the time came, colostrum came out very, very well. It's just amazing.
And obviously nourished him because he grew so fast.
People,
The
people,
tallest of our babies yet. The biggest baby.
Rafa,
actually.
and people were surprised. They were saying, and then they would even tell me, it must be the food that you're eating because it's growing really well. I'm like, yeah, because people said it will come out and it will be very premature and it will be very small. This boy was, hey, my boy. I think I will be done with his hair now because it won't let me finish. Okay, my boy. Oh, pele.
Casi.
Yeah, what's on.
Ok, Tulio, te toca a ti.
Okay, Tulio, a Joko. Bella.
No, después Vela. ¿Dónde está Vela?
Yeah, that boy's peeing over there. So the regrets I have is that I wish I had learned about this and I could have prevented a lot of this complication that happened as a result of my pre-existing conditions before going into pregnancy. I wish they had told me. I mean, I wish I had understand what I don't even know if I would.
What eating well meant.
What eating well meant and how good it would benefit my body. I really wished. I gained the weight so fast with my first pregnancy. The stretch mark was inevitable, came so fast. And varicose vein was also part of the complication. And I'm like, if only I had known. Like 40 extra pounds, of course, what do you think was going to happen? I had hypertension with my first, and then I just, what? Okay. I had a lot of health issues when it was almost like it was killing me for the first 3 until I gained the minimum like 20 pounds and everything just fell into place. Colostrum was perfect. I didn't gain any unnecessary fats because did you guys know that when the ACOG says you're supposed, as a normal weight person in America, you're supposed to gain 35 pounds? Did they know that they account for you to gain 6 to 8 pounds? 6 to 8 pounds of fats. Just fats.
Pure fats.
Pure fats. Now that fat is not adding to the baby. It's not benefiting you or the baby in any way. Those are the fats on your thighs. You see that? Okay. And those are the fats on your thighs and extra layer on your boob, making it heavy, and everywhere on your belly, on the belly fats too. And those things are not gonna go away. You can exercise all you want. It's not going away.
Well, you
because
can't exercise when you're pregnant.
you cannot exercise. No.
Not like that.
I'm saying even when you're not pregnant anymore and you try to exercise it off, as long as you're still eating the same food that made you gain that weight, it's not coming off. It will go off and you'll come back. It will go off and you'll come back. It's gonna be like a really, really bad trying to catch a mole, whack-a-mole. Woo, it's back. It's never gonna go away. So the only way where this could be even prevented in the first place was not to gain the excess weight. Now, seeing all it did to my body and how good it is right now, I just wish that I had known and then done things differently. Maybe the varicose vein wouldn't be there.
Right, you wouldn't even have that. You wouldn't even have the stretch marks.
I wouldn't have that. Because if you are gaining 1 pound in first trimester and an extra 3 pounds in second trimester, and the only thing that's growing is just a little bit bump, but it's denser, becoming denser and denser. How you explained it was like it's like an egg, like that egg that becomes a chick. It just the egg outside is not getting bigger. The only thing that's getting bigger is the chick inside that drinks up all the fluid, all that thing, and becomes a tiny little chicks. But the space is still the same. Now you're not supposed to gain everywhere. The only thing that's supposed to grow is the maximum extended uterus. How extended it is, for the maximum weight of. I don't even know how to put it. Once it reaches its maximum, the baby will still keep growing. It will become dense. The bone will become denser, more dense. But
take up the space of the water.
Exactly, it will become dense, but it doesn't make you look like a cow, you know.
Just replaces the water.
It just replaces the water. And you're still looking fine. So now that I realize that, 8 pounds, and people say, are you sure you're not like 5-6 months? No, 8 months pregnant. And people are asking me, are you sure you're not like 6 months pregnant? And I'm like, yeah, it's 8 months. And I feel that, you know, how dense the baby is inside and how much the baby is growing. It makes me very happy. So that's my regret. I wish I could go back and to do things differently, but maybe, just maybe, people will see, they will see this video and know that you don't have to gain 30-40 pounds. Like, a baby can be born good. I mean, when Raphael was born, this boy was dense, like muscular dense. There's no Ghibli, you know how a baby, a diabetic
like
baby,
chins
rolls of fats and stuff. No. Yeah, okay. So it's possible. Oh, this is how the Baba taught me, and I'm forgetting how the Baba taught me to do his hair. So when I was pregnant with both Raphael and this baby here, in the first trimester I gained. In first trimester I gained just 1 pound, and I was surprised. Like maybe it was like maybe half a pound actually. I think I'm exaggerating, and I thought there was something wrong with me. I'm like, what is going on? Because they tell you have to gain this and that. I was freaking out. I was actually searching out, is this normal? Is this normal? Like, why would I thought I was supposed to gain maybe 5 pounds by now. Oh, you know, I was very scared. And it's very logical, Pablo, like you were saying. Hey, in first trimester, if you go to those places where they tell you how big your baby is, the baby is about the size of a sesame seed, the size of a, what was it in the end of first trimester? And the size of the baby is not big enough to make you gain 5 pounds. I think the size by the end of first trimester is probably maybe 1 pound. No, actually, maybe it's some ounces, yeah. So it doesn't make sense that you would gain 5 pounds.
A little bit from the uterus.
Right. Unless you're eating a lot of salt where you've gained a lot of water weight already and a lot of fats because of the unhealthy cravings and unhealthy foods that we eat in America and in the world, throughout the world. You're not supposed to be gaining any weight in first trimester. That is normal, because the baby is not growing until start growing in pounds. Remember, until second trimester, and then much more in third trimester. So, which makes sense when we say gradual weight gain, and then gradually in second, and then in third is when the full weight in the last 6 weeks there, you gain about, is it 8 pounds or 6 pounds, or you gain every week in a short amount of time. But you have to prepare your body towards that. You don't gain 20 pounds already and then going towards that, about to gain the extra weight in the 6 weeks that remains. That is gonna put you in 40-50 pounds by the time you're done with pregnancy. Yeah, so, but it's not easy to do. You cannot do it if you're eating animal products, if you're eating oil, salt, sugar, all those processed substances. It's not possible. You cannot do it. You can try to starve yourself. That's the only option, starving yourself.
Then you starve the baby.
And you starve the baby too.
You need nutrition. That's nutrition, not diet.
Nutrition is what you need, not the diet.
You have to give your body and the baby the nutrients.
Yeah. So if you don't give give the baby and your body the nutrient they need, you're starving yourself, you're starving the baby, you have malnourished, you have a lot of
even if you're eating donuts every day.
Donuts every day.
You're malnourished.
Exactly.
It's malnourishment still.
Exactly. So when the baby is born with diabetes and born with a lot of conditions, you see them having rolls. Rolls does not mean anything good at all. Rolls means there's an issue. You're not supposed to have rolls. A baby. a baby is not supposed to have rolls coming out and face have, two chins and ankles looking, wrist, ankles and wrists looking like something
like
else.
Like a Gerber baby, which is
like
not
a
healthy.
Gerber baby. Gerber baby is not healthy at all. So baby can be born healthy without any fat rolls, without any of that Gerber baby physique or whatever. Because having all of those, believe me, children, babies are born with pre-existing condition. Babies are born with no. Okay, I need another one layer. I need number 2. Babies can be born with diabetes. They're telling people at the pediatrician's office and telling them, your baby is overweight. And they're like, no, baby, I give the baby food. They're hungry, I give them food. And they're like, your baby is overweight. The baby is not supposed to have fat and rolls and cannot even walk,
Cellulites.
And cellulite. No, that's not normal. Now, imagine.
Setting them up for failure.
Exactly. Imagine if an adult has that and they're having issues, the pains and stuff. How much more a tiny little baby that cannot talk? They're having the same pain, but they can't tell you, oh, I'm having pains in my joints. This is hurting. But they are in pain too, because that's not natural. That's not normal. You're not supposed to have fats like that. It's a symptom that something is wrong. You see what I'm saying?
And you're setting up your baby to be completely dependent on the healthcare system for the rest of
their life, because the issue wouldn't stop.
Unless they learn to change what they eat as well, focus on nutrition.
Because the issue will not end there. It will keep going. Yeah, they're set up because before they know it, by the time they're in their 20s, they have diabetes. They have to do.
It's terrible because they have no choice as a baby, They can't even speak.
And then you see babies in the literature, they have colics, they throw up a lot. Yeah, so the weight gain, it was impossible for me to achieve that, 20 pounds on an animal-based diet or foods, nutrition, it's not possible. It's not possible at all. You can try. And you eat eggs alone and the fat just sticks on you, it doesn't go anywhere. So
all that cholesterol,
yeah, all the cholesterol stays on you.
Milks, yeah, everything.
Oh, the effect is just awful. I remember I had so much clog in my duct. I cried when we were eating animal products, and they said drink milk, eat the cheese, and eat the meats and stuff. I ate all of that. It was awful.
As if by drinking another mother's milk, your milk will go better.
No, what it caused was that drinking all that milk and animal product, my children came out born with inflamed, swollen breast ducts. They're not supposed breast buds. When they were not supposed to have it, they were not supposed to have that at all. When we switched to plant-based food without all that processed substances, my avocado baby is the only one that didn't have the swollen breast bud. I'm like, look at that.
They were crying. The ones that had the breast bud, they were crying. They even produced their own milk. It was crazy.
It was painful. The estrogen in the animal milk, which it cannot be processed out, by the way, it cannot.
Dairy, yeah.
It cannot be processed out. No, through any filtration system, it cannot. It's naturally occurring. It's nothing they added. It's something that the animal produced. Any mammal produced it, and it's the same as what we produce. So imagine taking that upon the one that the mother already produced. You're giving yourself overdraft or overdrawn of that. And that affects the babies, it affects even the growing children, adolescents, make them jump to puberty at age 6, 7 years old when they're not supposed to be. The effect, and then they're talking about this breast cancer happening here and there. What do you think caused the fast proliferation of those of the mammary gland that you're not supposed to have that. It's not supposed to proliferate so fast that it causes overgrowth, tumors, and then causes the cancer. This is what we are eating that is causing the problem. And we say leave the dairy alone. Some people are saying, oh, you're against us. You're against What is good? Well, just see it for yourself.
Leave those mothers alone. Let them give their milk to their own babies.
Yeah.
Stop stealing from those babies. Yeah.
Because they're just mammals, just like we are. You know, let them. There's a reason why there's no mama's milk. Our milk on the shelf there, even the milk they give, the powdered one, is processed in the lab. They added animal cow's milk to it or whatever. They do soya milk to it. You know, there's a reason why they don't put ours on the market, you know, to sell. Because it's just weird. Even giving your child another mother's milk, you're like, oh, that's gross. So why are you taking a mammal's, a big old cow's
They didn't
mama?
know what they were eating either.
Exactly, you're giving it to your child. Well, we suffered the consequences and we learned and we changed our ways and we see the results. So, so this is my rant about my regrets and how I wish I could have gone back to change things. But now that I know moving forward, maybe this video can help women who know that you don't have to suffer like I suffered. You don't have to gain 40 pounds. You don't have to be in pain. Like there's no single back pain happening to me and I'm 8 months pregnant. I don't have back pain at all. If you're not swollen, if your joints are not swollen with fluid, you don't have those arthritis that you have in the mornings, swollen face, swollen nose, swollen lips, swollen joints. You don't have any of that. You're just fine. So that's my rant, and I hope I can pass that on. I mean, to even my children, to know that they have a choice, that they don't have to be in pain. They don't have, and pregnancy does not have to cost them their health, their life. It doesn't have to cause complications that they will regret in the future, because you can't. Once stretch mark is there, it's there. You know, it can shrink. Varicose vein, it can shrink, but it's always going to be there. You know, and I'll see that, and I cannot blame my children for this. I did this upon myself. I already had pre-existing condition going into pregnancy. I didn't know that, but I did. But I cannot blame them. Oh, look, they spoiled my body. They ruined my body with pregnancy. My baby. No.
Not at all.
No, I did this upon myself, you know. And this was the result of the unhealthy foods I was eating. And this is all on me. Yeah, but now this is also on me. Also on me to change my health, to make sure I nourish myself in a way that make me look 10 years younger, you know, glowing skin, and I look in the mirror every day and I just love what I see, you know. This is on me. This is not on anyone else but on me, you know, not on any healthcare system, on me. So that's my rant for today. I hope somebody gets something from this. Please like, share, subscribe. Watch our vlogs, watch our videos here in the beautiful Pearl of Africa. My family of 7 relocated to the Pearl of Africa. Duro okudia, jakashe egbemi ba okuti wajumbi bai. Okay, mati chef, jakashe ngwe ton shogbo. Oya joko dada.
Ah, Tulio, te estoy mirando. Toda la gente del mundo te está mirando.
Oya joko dada.
Te están mirando.
Oya joko dada, comment ba Maria ni television. Watch our video. Our movie, My Love from Another Land, is coming on Valentine's Day to Acacia Cinemax in Kampala. And if you're outside the country, outside of Uganda, you can watch it. You can watch it for 24 hours. It'll be available on kinema.com, KINEMA.com. So we hope you join us on Valentine's Day and watch the rom-com that is coming. And it's a first of its kind romantic comedy collaboration from Uganda, Nigeria, as well as America. So watch out for it, watch it, and let us know what you think about it on Valentine's Day. You can, yeah. Well, until next time, I gotta go. Let me finish cutting their hair. Until next time, YORÀBÁ. Bye. Adios.
Ciao.